We're live.
Hi, everybody. Will Faerber here. We're a little bit late getting started today if you're just joining us, but here we go. And we're starting off with Hanna today. And Duke, how's it gone this week with Hanna, Duke? I mean, with Duke, Hanna. Let him answer.
He's done really well this week. He's had a pretty good motor, and he's been pretty willing to work. He had a little bit of pretty active yesterday, but he actually ended up in a really good place. So.
Oh, great. Okay. Well, we'll go ahead and get started. Looks like you're ready to start lunging, so we'll just take it from right there.
All right.
Away we go.
Good boy.
That's coming around really nicely already. Very nice. And you can see how nicely the top of his neck is already beginning to light up.
Walk.
Seeing the top line light up. Very good. Very good. And you can go ahead and ask him to trot.
Trot.
Nice. That's right into that stretch. That's wonderful. Good. 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 Very nice. And go ahead and ask him to canter.
Canter. Ooh. Ooh.
Trot and start him again, or do a flank change. Either one. That's all right. And go ahead and let him come back to a trot again.
And trot. And trot. Good boy.
Very nice. Excellent. Very nicely done. Very good. And you can let him walk.
And walk. Good boy.
Very nice. And as he comes to the center line, you can let him halt and change directions. Looks like he's going to be a fun horse to gallop outside when you get to that point with him.
Yeah.
Got such a nice stride in the canter. And it's getting better. Good job. And you can go ahead and ask him to trot.
And trot.
Good. Really good. Really nice now. Excellent. Go ahead and let him canter.
Canter. That was nice.
Very nice. Good job. Really nice. Good. Really nice in that canter. And let him trot again.
And trot.
Excellent. And let him walk.
And walk.
Really nice. And let him halt and put the side reins to the upper position. That's fantastic.
Good boy.
Such a good boy. Look how nicely he's halting, just staying underneath himself, keeping his top line engaged. Just if you're wondering, I turned my picture off because the picture was pixelating a little bit. Just so you guys know if you're watching this or whatever, I've just turned my picture off. You can still hear me okay out there, right?
Yep.
Yep. Yep.
Walk.
Good. Let's try to keep that walk going for a moment. See if you'll soften into that. Looking pretty good though. Good. And go ahead and trot.
Trot.
Get a little impulsion going. Very nice. Good. Right there. Good job. Good there.
Good boy.
Good. Good.
Good boy.
Really good. That's good. Coming nicely. Good job. Right there. Good. Good.
Good boy.
Very nice. Keep that going now. That's really good. Very nice job. Good. And ask him to canter.
Canter.
Good. Jumped into it that time. Very nice. And now back to a trot. That was really good canter.
Trot. Good boy.
Very nice. Now. Right there. Excellent. Good. Excellent work. And let him walk.
And walk. Good boy.
Very nice. Good to know his transition. Really good. And let him halt and change directions.
And hope.
Fantastic. Getting much more obedient about those halts.
We've been working on those trot to walk to trot to walk and kind of listening to those some. So good boy.
Yeah, really nice. I like that. Good. Yeah, go ahead and ask him to trot.
Trot.
Good there. Good. That's there.
Thank you. Good boy.
Good. 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 There. Now ask him to canter.
Canter.
Nice. And again, back to a trot.
And trot. Good boy.
Good there. Really nice. Really nice. Right there. Good job. Good job. Now just bring a circle just a little bit smaller and just keep it nice and consistent there for a moment. Good. Good. Really good. Really good. Right there. Very good. And let him walk.
And walk.
Nice downward transition. And ask him to halt.
And who? Ooh.
Very nice. Wow, very nice that time. Soften into that halt. Good. I'm ready to put you up there. That was great.
Awesome.
Looking better every time I see this horse.
Good boy.
Well, it's going to be fun to see Ron get back on this horse here shortly.
Can't wait. Well, looking forward to it.
Yeah.
My back's feeling good and strong. I think I'm ready.
All right. Ron, I turned my picture off at my end because it seemed to be that cameras at your end is more stable, getting rid of that, sending my picture back and forth. It was pixelating a little bit. So when I turned mine off, the picture got better.
Okay. Yeah, I could check a setting real quick. It might. Let me just see something. Might have switched over to Wi-Fi on the one computer, which would cause that.
Get back on here. There I am again. Seems okay now. It seems like it was pixelating a bit before.
Yeah.
And earlier we were having, it was like the camera was going out and coming back in with Lauren for some reason or another.
Huh.
And then it would turn itself back on. It was going completely off, and then it did that about 3 times, but it came right back on again.
That's weird.
But I was thinking it was because, once again, trying to keep both cameras.
Yeah, no, we're on hardwired Wi-Fi here.
Good.
Huh.
Good.
Interesting.
Well, I think it's at my end, probably.
Yeah.
They just gave me a new Wi-Fi box. It's working better, but in some ways not. All right. And just start off going large and just stretching the walk. And just go ahead and start on a circle there. Working your stretch on the circle. Good. Go ahead and go large down the long side this time. Good, that's getting better out in front of you there. And go ahead and turn by the center line at the top and leg yield to the left. Good. Keep that going. Very nice. Just keep trying to soften him into a little more of a stretch, using that leg yield to help you get him a little more engaged, like that. Good. Now circle there in that stretch one. Good. And just go ahead and change the range now, just going towards that corner over there and changing on that diagonal from where you are there, and then turning down the center line and leg yielding to the right. Good. And then onto a circle here in the center. Once again, asking to stretch a little deeper on the circle again, getting them off your inside leg. And keep working that on the circle till we get a better stretch. Okay, that's coming better. There you go. Starting to happen a little bit. There we go. Keep working that. There you go. Much better. Again, same thing again when he pops back up out of it. Good. Good there. Good. And same thing again, getting that stretch all the way down there. Good. Like that. Working the stretch a little deeper again. Good, like that.
Good boy.
Definitely like it.
Good.
One more time. Good, all the way down there. That's the way. Good job. Now bring him up about midway. Just letting your short range shorten. Just bring him more into a working walk. About right about there. About midway down. Without getting them pole too high. Remember, if the pole gets too high, the horse won't be able to soften this jaw and pole. It's dependent. Every horse is a little bit different that way.
Good boy.
Gotta keep working that working walk. And just staying on your circle there. Good, that's getting better now. Now go ahead and take a short diagonal from where you are there. Just go to the diagonal and take the diagonal line that you're on there and change the rein. And go ahead and turn by the center line and do a leg yield to the left. Good. Good, like that. Keeping that working position. Good. Keep that going. Good. Yeah, I like that. Out of there. Now stretch him on the circle here again. You can stretch him all the way down again. A little more active off that inside leg. Good, I like that. That's better. Even a little bit deeper again. They pop back up there. Get him off of that inside leg. Yeah, good. A little more active off the leg. Into the stretch again. Then bring him back into the working position again. Like that. There, keep working that. Good, there, right there. Very good. Good, very nice. Good. Now prepare to trot, and just work him up into a trot, and then into a stretch in the trot. Start with
Trot.
trying to make him a little more active till he gets ahead of your legs there. That's the way. Good. Let your shoulders come back a little bit behind the motion with him until he starts to get a little rounder. Keep yourself back a little bit like that. That helps him to get engaged. Keeps from tipping the weight onto his forehand. Like that. There you go. That's better. Good. Much better. Keep that. And again, back into that stretch again. A little stronger tap off of this inside leg. Good, that's better there. Good. Go ahead and go large now. Best you can. Now go large down the next long side. I want you to ask him to lengthen the stride a bit on the next long side. Just get a little more power coming through him. He's just a little bit reluctant to come through there yet. So think of just lengthening the stride, keeping your shoulders back, pushing your seat through a little more, asking for a little more from your leg to get a little bigger stride out of him. Keep that going on down the next long side. Once again, a little tap, getting him a little more active. Good, there you go, good. Now go ahead and change the rein on the next diagonal. Get in there. And onto a circle there and work the stretch in this direction now. There you go. That's getting better. He's always a little better in this direction on that. There we go. Good. Keep that going. And once again, let yourself get a little behind the motion right now with your shoulders. So you bring them a little back. He's being a little sticky like this. Good. Like that. Better. Good. Good. Again, active. Tap. Good. There. Good. Better. Keep working that stretch. Better there. Go ahead and go large now. And just when you get to the middle of the short side, go ahead and ask him to canter. Let's do a little canter with him. Good. And then as always, just getting off his back a little bit, letting this canter roll along. And now ask him back to the trot. And now into the stretch under circle. There we go. That's good. Like it. There we go. And again, take a little contact and soften him. There you go. Good. That's getting better now. Keep your shoulders back. A little tap of the whip when he gets in that stretch so he gets his back end a little more powerful. Like that. There we go. Much better now. Keep that. Good. Now go large. Yeah, much better now. There we go. Now it's starting to swing. Good. Keep that. Now just beginning to shorten your range and letting them just begin to soften into that working position. Coming up a little bit, but not too high. That. Much better now. Let your hands come together in front of you now. Much better. That. Good. Now go ahead and ask him for a stretch again now. Sure it's still there. There, good, good. Keep that. Go ahead and go large. Keep that. Tap coming to that corner there. Good. Now go ahead and lengthen the stride and the stretch down the next long side. Let him keep the stretch, but really try to push it out. Hips pushing through a little bit longer. Once you start it, see if we can get a little bigger swing out of him. Good. There. Good, good, good. Keep it going, keep it going. Soften him into the stretch a little bit. Good there. Now in your circle, just creating the working position again. See if we can get him about midway. Got a pretty good trot. And ask him just to soften to the range right there. Good. Keep that. More active again. Good. Good. That, and again, get him off your inside leg a little more. There. Go ahead and stretch him all the way down again. Good there, good. Now go large and just keep that stretch. Push back. Good. Ask him to lengthen a little bit there. Good, like that. That's better. That was better that time. Good. Now change the rein on the next diagonal. Keep that stretch. That's good. Good. See if you can keep the stretch again. Good. In this direction. Good. And on to a big circle, keeping the stretch active. We had it. Much better trot now. Deeper again. Good. Like that. Good. Good. Like this. Good job. Right there. Really good. Really good. Right there. Excellent. Now just bringing him up a little bit. Try to keep the same trot you had and just shorten your range a little bit, keeping your hands together in front of you. See if we can soften without getting them too high. Good, right about there. Good, good. Keep that for right now. Good. And now go large again. Right there. And turn after the center line and leg yield to the left. Good, good, good. Well done, right there. Good. Now circle, big circle there. Just put you back on the other side again. Just a half circle, and then go straight on the rail and go to the other end. And when you get to the middle of the short side up there, ask him to canter in this direction. Go ahead and make another big circle so you're getting back. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean you to change the rein. Sorry, sorry. Understood it, but that's okay. Go back the other way again. That's all right. Good, a little more active. Shoulders back again, like that. Good. Yeah, much better now. Are you getting there? And go large. And once again, when you get to the middle of the short side at the other end, ask him to cancel. Good there. Very nice. Now we're getting there. And just go large. Once again, getting off his back a little bit. And continue to go large. Now this time I want you to sit your seat into the saddle through the short side and then up again out of the saddle when you go on the long side. So let your seat sit on him a little bit and let me see how he does through the short side, just letting him feel a little more of your weight. And then right back up into the 2-point position down the long side. Let it roll a little bit more like that. Keep that going. We'll do the same thing again down at the other end. I want you to sit to the canter on the short side and then get back up in the 2-point position. So as you come to the corner, let your seat sit in the saddle there. And then on the long side, getting back off his back again and opening up the canter again, getting a little bigger swing in it before he starts to react, starts to drop a little bit. And then onto a circle here, and then bring him back to a trot on this circle here. And right away, soften him back into that working trot again. Good. Let him have the stretch if he wants it. Good. He's ready to get it. Good. Like that. Good job. Keep that. A bit deeper like that. Good. Keep that. Little tap. Get a little more active. Looks like he might be wanting to. Good there. Good now. Very nice. Good. Good there. Good. 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 Keep that. Keep that. Very nice. Now just let him walk for a minute. Looks like he wants to relieve himself for a moment. And just let him have a walk in the stretch for a moment. Keeping it active if he wants to. Keep that. Lifting his tail up a little bit there. And keep that big walk going, just all the way down in that stretch, really nice and active. Good job. Good. And now develop your working walk again as you go large. Just bring them up a little bit. Like that. Good job. Good, good. Very nice. Working that. Moving straight down the long side, right there. Very good. Like that. Good. Really good. And if you're ready, into a working trot, rising onto the circle right here. You can give him a step up, build a little more impulsion. A little tap of your whip there, come off the leg right away. Got started off a little slow and pokey. Ask him to soften into the bridle there. Good job there. And ask him to soften again. Give him a little tap. Shoulders back a little bit. He's wanting to be on the forehand a little bit, so give him a little tap. Maybe a little, see if we can get a little more out of him. Last second here. Like he's getting a little tired. Keep it up. Tap. Keep him off of your inside leg. Yeah, that's better there. Good. Good right there. Good. Keep that. Keep that right there. Good. Keep it. Keep that. Good. Now go large. Wrong side. Just soften them back into the front. That's good right there. Keep that as you go large. Yeah. Now shoulder forward down the next long side. Right there. Good. Keep it right there. Is good. And shoulder 4 on the long side. Good. Top of your whip there. Get more power in it there. Good, good, good. That's good though. Good. And now circle here. Keep that working position. Again, stretch up and a little top of the whip, get a little more active underneath your back again, like that. Good. Good there, right there, good. And again, that. Good, go large again, right there. Good, right there, good, keep that. Now down the next long side, lengthen the stride a little bit. Once again, build a little impulsion. Your seat's going to take a longer stroke, so to speak, or a longer swing itself. As you ask him to stretch out like that. Really good, good, very nice, good job. Well done. And circle again right here, keeping that working trot. Right there, good. Now let's let him stretch all the way down. Good, like this, really good. Keep that, just keep it nice and powerful for a bit. So I feel like he was getting a little bit tired there, so let's give him a stretch. That, almost done here. Keep that going. Now go large and just keep that stretch. Keep it active. Keep yourself stretched up a little behind the motion when we're like this. Good. So he stays very central in his balance. Good. Now from the stretch, lengthen the stride down the next long side. Really good. Again, pushing your seat through, asking a little bit more after your leg and whip. Good. Now on a circle, bringing it back up more into a working position again. Good there. Good. Come up there. Very nice. It's coming good right there. Right there. It's excellent. Keep that on the top of your whip. Now go large, maintain that. If you can keep him in that working position, stretch up. That starts to fall behind your leg. Very good right there. Keep it up a little bit. Bring him up a little bit right there, right there. Good, 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 good. Good. Now stretch him down going through the short side and then change the rein across the diagonal. You need to let him out in front of you. Look up on the diagonal. A little more power in it and try to lengthen a little bit across that diagonal. Just a little bit more. If you get a little more swing to him like that. Good. The stretch. Very nice. Very good. Very good. And go large. Now in your circle here, bringing him up into the working position again. On your circle. There you go. Good. Right there. Good. Keep that. Soften again. Tap the top of your whip. Get a little stronger. Push out of him. A moment. Good. Keep working that. Now stretch him all the way down again. And lengthen around the circle in the stretch. A little tap and get a bigger stride out of it. Like that. So he starts to bring those hindquarters through. Like that. Really good. Keep that. Keep that. Very good. And go large in the stretch. Good. Let him come up about midway now. And shoulder forward down the next long side. Good. Top of your whip right there, get a little more power off of your leg. Good. Ask him to soften. And right onto a circle here, keeping him in the working position. Now once again, go ahead and stretch him all the way down and really power him through again, like you're doing a lengthening around the circle in the stretch. Get a little more swing power out of that back end, like that. A little more active, like that. Stay on that circle. Finish with this today. That's really good there. Keep that. Really good power in it. Keep it going. A little more. Good there. Good, good. Keep that active. Really good right there. Excellent work. Excellent right there. Excellent. Keep that. Just keep that power in it. Like that. Good. One more time. Deeper again. Now lengthen around the circle. Think of lengthening a little bit around the circle. Getting a little bigger swing. Like that. And now bring him back up into the working position again. See if you can keep that activity that you have now as you bring him up. Good. Settling him in the working position right there. Good. Keep it there. There. Keep it there. Tap again. Keep running. Same tap. Tap your whip again. Get him off that inside leg again. There. It's getting better there. Good. Now go ahead and stretch him all the way down, just because you start with fade on us here. I want to finish with just a last stretch all the way back down there with him, and let him stretch all the way out again. Good, like that, and just keep that going as you go large. Right there, it's really good. Keep that. Just keep some power in it. Really like how your upper body is in a really good position now. Just influencing him with your legs. And back on the circle there, and let him have that stretch again there. Good. Finish with that. Keep that. Good. I like that. And now just let him walk. Very nice. Very good job. So when we have a day like that, you know, when you feel like he just is beginning to run out of steam, not enough steam to keep him up in that working position, just finish with a stretch like that. So he's finished with that. What's important that he finished with that activity, with that nice big swing. That's the only thing that's really important on a given day. That's really good. You may dismount there and let's talk about it. For those of you wondering, I'm turning my camera on and off because when I see it start to pixelate in there, I turn off my camera and we get a better picture on the horse. Don't need to see me. We need to see the horse. Great job. I couldn't be happier with how this horse is going. Now, he did seem a little less impulsive than he was the last time. He just seemed a little tireder today, I guess what I'm saying, is they just had a little steam. But he still got there. And once again, once we got the big stretch, you know, he just seemed like he was struggling when we tried to bring him up a little bit. And they're going to do that some days. You know, we probably had a great ride with him yesterday, a little tired today or whatever the case may be.
Yeah, he did.
So that's always going to be the case. Yeah. Just like with a person, nobody can work out at the same level of intensity every day. A horse can't work out at the same level of intensity. I mean, once again, we get a really good work. We always have to step back, you know, and when you feel that he's just a little tired, then you just focus on that stretch. As long as you can finish with that, you've made great progress. But I just couldn't, everything about him, I'm just really happy with. The walk is coming really nicely now. The really impulsive ahead of your leg. I love how you're keeping your upper body much more up. Your position is looking much better over the top of your legs. You're not so forward with your shoulders. So anyway, it's all improving immensely. I couldn't be happier with where I see him. It's just going better and better. Any questions from you today about him?
Do you have any questions?
No.
Everything seems to be on track for you. And you understand why we did what we did today. Let's just say he was just a little less impulse. That's all. That's going to, some days is going to be better than other days with him as you bring him along. But every day is generally better and better. I mean, he's carrying you better. He had that little pissy thing. It's that old mental thing of his. As soon as you make him go, it's like, oh, I'm going to try to act like I can't move. But it doesn't take long, and pretty soon he's swinging and stretching, and all looks good. So everything is right on track. Couldn't be happier with what I see there.
He just has moments, and I think he's coming out of them quicker and quicker when he does get those little stubborn.
Exactly right. It doesn't take 2 men and a boy, as they used to say, to get the other side of it. So just looking happier all the time. As I said, now he looks a little tired now, but when he came out, his facial expression is changing. His eyes are looking more alive. They don't have that sort of dead look. I mean, it used to be you bring him out, he just had that sort of glazed over look in his face as soon as somebody started trying to work him. So he's looking much more interested and happy about it all at this point. So great job, you guys. Excellent.
Sounds good. All right, well, Darcy will be out in just a minute.
We'll have a couple of minutes and we'll be ready for Calvin. Sounds great.
Thanks. And you're live.
Okay, we're back with Darcy and Calvin. How's it gone with Calvin since I saw you last?
It's been a slow week, but good overall. So,
Good.
yeah.
Good. No major problems.
No,
All right.
no major problems.
All right. Well, let's just start with our lunging as normal, and away we will go.
Okay.
Now, some of you may notice this question that I don't start this one anymore with work in hand because he doesn't really need to do that, and his problems are about getting going and moving. So we will come back to work in hand later in time when we start doing more with him and beginning to do more groundwork with Piaf and things like that. But for right now, he's done most of that he needs to do at the moment. But I like how he's looking. He's not, his body looks quite good. Every time I see you, he doesn't come out looking like he has a giant hay belly any longer. Looks, his belly is already up. His withers, once again, that's the thing I noticed last time. This horse's withers have come up now. He's standing much taller in front.
I think he maybe gained a little weight this week, to be honest. But that's because now our grass, believe it or not, he finds every blade of grass. And our grass has started to come in a little bit in their paddocks. Not that there's much. It's mostly mud. So, but he finds it. It's funny because I see him up there finding the sections where it is coming in.
Well, they love it. For once, we have grass in California. It's coming up everywhere here.
That's great.
Do that very often. And it's just such a good sign when you see how he comes out like this. I mean, when we used to start this horse in the walk, it looked like every foot was being pulled out of the mud, so to speak. And now immediately just starts to stretch, neck comes forward. Completely lost that U-neck that he used to have.
Give him a chance to maybe.
Yeah. And up comes the drawbridge. Up, up, up.
He literally just pooped. I didn't think he'd have to go today.
Had a little bit left there. Didn't look like it was too much, but.
Okay, come on.
Enough to keep you busy. Nice. And you can go ahead and let him trot.
And trot. And trot. It's not often.
Getting a much better looking canter these days.
I'm not used to him doing this.
Now just go ahead and send the canter on. So he wants the canter instead of trot, so make the canter a little more work. So send it on. So then when we come back to the trot, rather than arguing with him about it in the trot, just send him on in the canter.
And trot.
And then bring him back to the trot, and then we get a better trot. Sometimes a little reverse psychology is the way to go.
Trot.
That's good. A little bit more active. You go ahead and canter him a little bit again. And once again, send the canter on. So don't let him just go in a little slow canter because he's on the wrong lead now. Go ahead and send him on in the canter a little bit.
Canter.
And then back to a trot again.
And trot.
Stretch out in front of him. There we go. Good job.
It's kind of a different problem to have with him.
Yeah. Good. The belly's already starting to come up.
Come on, trot.
Good. Ah, very nice there. Just a little bit more active. Once we get that stretch, really good. And let him walk.
And walk.
Very nice. As you come to the center line, you can let him halt and change directions.
And whoa. And whoa. Okay, walk on.
Good.
Come on, big walks. Big walk.
Good. There we go. And you can go ahead and trot.
And trot.
It's a little tap, get a little bit more accuracy, you can get a little more lift out of him there, even though he's stretching.
Trot. And trot.
Very nice. And go ahead and canter.
Ready?
Okay, look good. A really great trot.
Canter.
Keep that going for just a moment until he starts to relax like that. Good job.
Canter.
Nice. Excellent. And now trot.
And trot.
Very nice. Really good trot right there.
Well, keep it going.
And let him walk.
And walk. Walk on.
Excellent work. And you can let him halt and we're ready to put those side reins on. That's great. Well, a good boy, Calvin.
Yeah, right?
How nicely he's that. Looks so good. He is so much more uphill than he used to be.
I know. That I really
His withers
see.
have.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's the thing to understand, you know, we're all, whatever horse you have, if it's not in the best shape, you know, there's much more horse than we can get. In other words, you may not have the world's best conformation horse when you start, but if you do this work correctly, their conformation will look much better.
Yep.
Like he does now. Very uphill, looks like a different horse. No longer looks like something bred to pull plow.
Okay, come on. Yeah, walk. Yep, good boy. Come on, come on. Yep. I know. Okay. Come on.
Got an itch. Good. Good. Really nice walk there. Coming along very nicely. And go ahead and trot. That's very nice.
And trot. This is so weird for me. I'm not used to him doing a
Go ahead and canter a little bit. Canter looks good.
canter.
And once again, just push the canter a little bigger than he wants to just give you a lazy canter. That's it. This canter is looking so much more comfortable.
Canter.
And now come back to the trot.
And trot.
There we go. Much better now. There we go. There we go. Very good. Keep that.
Trot.
Very nice. Go ahead and let him canter a little bit again. Let's do. Good. Very nice. And let him walk.
And walk. Walk on.
Yeah, keep that walk for a moment. That's really nice now. There we go. Just how we would like it to be.
Yep, walk on.
Very nice.
Boy, walk on.
And again, trot.
And trot.
Got a better upwards transition that time. He didn't throw his head that time. So that tells us he started the transition with his back end instead of his front end. Oh, that's really good. Excellent. And let him walk again.
And walk. Walk on.
Very nice. As you come to the center line, let him halt and change directions. Really good walk now.
And
Good boy, Calvin.
you are a good boy. Yeah. Okay, walk on. Walk on. Come on, walk. Good boy. Come on. Walk on. Yep.
Good. Very nice.
Walk.
And ask him to trot.
Trot. Trots.
That's better there. If anybody noticed, I just turned my camera off because the camera in there was starting to pixelate a little bit, so it gives me a better picture.
Come on.
That's really a nice trot, though. Look how beautiful that is. Really, really nice. Couldn't ask it to be any nicer than that. Ask him to canter.
Ready? Canter.
Good. Keep it going. Good there. Very nice. Very nice. Keep that. Keep it. Keep it. Keep it. Don't let him fall out of it. Good job. Keep it. Good. Keep it. Keep it going. Keep it going. Don't stop. Don't let him stop. Don't let him stop. Now ask him to trot.
And trot.
There we go. Now just bring him onto a little bit smaller circle. Now he's relaxed really nicely to a pretty perfect working frame right there. That's wonderful. Just bring the circle a little bit smaller, so he has to work a little bit harder there. Good. Keep that going. Keep your circle a little bit smaller right there. Wow, that's really nice. Lovely in the bridle right now. And let him walk.
And walk.
Very, very nice. Look at that lovely walk now. We got to a great place today.
Yeah.
That was about as nice as it's ever been. That last trot that we had. This walk is really good. And you may let him halt, and we're ready to put you up there. That's fantastic.
Okay. Yeah, I noticed that the walk has gotten much better when we bring him up. It used to be that he was really kind of hesitant about reaching in.
Yep.
And he seems a lot better about it.
That was really nice. I mean, that last trot was just about perfect. And once again, for those of you watching this, when you put the side reins on that, if everything had not been done correctly up to this point, the horse would just go upside down because those side reins are not keeping the horse on the bridle. They're not holding him there like they do. That's the trouble. If you put side reins on the side and you tighten them, we end up actually pulling the horse over onto its forehand. Just like draw reins that are put between the horse's front legs. They should never be put between the front legs if you even use them at all. But if you use them, they should come from the side and not from between the horse's front legs. And if you read Bert Denemethy's book, who was the great trainer of all of our early jumping teams after World War II, you will see that he's the one who introduced actually draw reins to America. And in his book, he talks about how they should never be put between the horse's front legs. But where do we see almost everybody using them now? In between the front legs, because it makes it easier to pull the horse's head over and neck over onto its, pin its chin to its chest, so to speak, which is never what we want to do.
Nope. No, you can't go away. We have more time to play. Nope. Thank you. Good boy. Oh my God. I think he definitely gained a little weight this week.
Yeah.
Okay, babes. Okay, that side went up really easy. Let me just try one more on this. That's so strange. It like went up so easy on that side. Okay, let's try it when we get on. Come on. Are you pinning your ears back? Don't pin your ears back. Whoa. don't have anything. I don't. He's like, you must. Oh my gosh. It's not because it's not loose. It's because I can't ever do anything with gloves on my hands. I don't know why. I really have serious problems with gloves. Okay. There we go.
All right. And of course, we'd like to start off in a nice stretch in the walk, if we can get it. It looks like it's already well under its way. Good job. And just going large in the walk, keeping that, getting yourself organized, getting him to stretch out, getting the walk active. Good. Just continue large, keeping that. That's coming really nicely. That's it. Occasionally you want to take the slack out of the reins and just soften him so you feel his mouth a little bit more, so you don't have so much slack. You want to just stretch into that contact with your hand. Yeah. Go ahead and change the rein across the diagonal and keep this walk going. And remembering to look 5 feet before that letter on the other side, taking your diagonal. Try to get in the habit of being a little quicker off the rail there to make those turns. Not a lot of room. Go ahead and turn by the center line and do a leg yield to the left, getting the stretch even a little bit deeper through the leg yield. At first, make sure he's moving off of your leg. Ah, very nice, like that. Excellent, really good. Just like that, keep that going. Really nice. Excellent, big stretch in that now. Good, and go ahead and change the rein on the next diagonal. Keep the walk where you have it right here, just stretching into the contact. Got good activity. And once again, looking 5 feet before that letter you're going to on the other side, giving yourself plenty of room. Just good to get in the habit of using the ring letters as if you were in a show, just because it makes you pay attention to details, so to speak. Nice there. Good. Much better. And then go ahead and turn by the center line and leg yield to the right. Once again, just trying to get this deep stretch. That's all we're looking here for here first. Yeah, really nice. Really nice. Big walk. I'm going to turn my camera off again. Your pic better stabilizes your picture a little better, but that's really nice. Really nice. Good. Now on a big circle there, just beginning to bring him up into more of a working walk. So just keeping that same activity, and all that's happening now is you're just beginning to shorten the reins and finding where he's comfortable to come up to as you ride a big circle here. Of course, using your fingers to soften his jaw and pull when you need to. Get him a little more off of your inside leg and into your outside rein a little more on your circle there. Good, let your rein shorten a little bit. Keep a little more power in it. Let your rein shorten a little bit. Bring him on up a little bit and we ask him to soften. Good, that's better, like that. And just softening with your fingers a little bit should be all that it takes. Yeah, go large. And remembering to get in the habit of keeping your thumb down on the rein, on your index finger, to be sure you're not slipping the reins all the time. Go large in the walk, and we're going to turn by the center line, do a leg yield to the right, keeping them up more in the working position, and using the leg yield to help you establish that position. Get one more step over. Good job, like that. Keep that going. Now keep that working walk as you reach the rail, and remembering to keep his front end straight. If you're going straight, to keep the front end straight in front of you. Don't let him push the outside shoulder into the rail, which makes him crooked. Keep that walk and change the rein across the diagonal. Keep the working walk. Ask him to soften on the bridle a little bit more. He's a little bit out of it right now, so remember you always have to have energy going first before that's going to work. And go ahead and change on the diagonal. So when we're bringing him up, you have to work a little harder to be sure we keep the same energy level in the step as we bring him up, because it's harder for the horse. And turning by the center line, leg yielding to the left. Trying to get him a little more into the working frame as you do that leg yield, as we're trying to bring him a little more and stand him up a little more in your outside rein, so to speak. Good. Keep the flexion. Keep softening him there, so we keep the same degree of flexion. That's good. Keep that. Good job. Now just ride a big circle where you are right there. Keep him on the bridle in the circle. Keep him soft in the bit right there. Now begin to ask for more impulsion as you prepare to trot. Think of building more energy in the body of the horse, so that we actually build the trot before we ask for it. So a little more impulsion. So a little tap of your whip, get a little more energy in it. It feels like he wants to go. So in other words, build like you're gonna ask him to trot. You're just not gonna quite do it yet, but he should feel like he wants to trot. So keep giving him a little tap. So in other words, he thinks you're trying to ask him into the trot. It gets a little more energy, a little more energy. That's it, like that. Good, keep asking that. A little more energy in it. A little more energy in it. Good, good, much better. Now ask him to trot. And that should be just both legs coming together. A little tap of your whip quickly if you need to, if he doesn't come right off of that top of the both legs. And now go ahead and stretch him on the circle here. Take a moment in the stretch. Just takes just a moment to get all this together. Keep him going. And just working that big circle into the stretch, getting him off your inside leg. Just to canter a little bit today. Good. And now go ahead and go large a little bit down the long side so you're not right against that rail down. Let's bring our circle more to the center.
You said go large or don't go large?
I just wanted to get you more to the center so you're away from that door down there and out of that hole down there. So this circle here in the center, and once again asking him to stretch out. Good. I'll go ahead and canter him for a minute, just kind of like we did in the lunge line. He wants to decide to try this with you a little bit. Okay, well, we'll canter a little bit. Now, once again, back in your trot again. Now, see if we can get the stretch now. See if he's ready to give you that. Keep it going, a little more active. And once again, into the stretch. Just think about getting a little more active ahead of your legs before you're going to get the stretch. A little tap of your whip. Find that leg. Good. Now we're starting to look a little better. Keep working that. A little more active again, just being a little pokey there. Good, there we go. Now we're getting a stretch like that. Tap again, keep your shoulders back a little bit behind the motion when he's being a little sticky like this. Again, tap with your whip, get him off of that leg a little more. And now same thing this way, when circling a stretch in this direction. Come off of your inside leg, active. Just got to get him willing to just swing and be active before we're going to get anything else. Tap again. Find your leg there. Be a little bit pokey there. That's more like it. Good. Keep working that. We get it all the way there. Good job. Keep working that. There we go. Getting better. Working to keep your shoulders back. Little tap again. Get him off of that inside leg. A little more. There you go. That's getting better now. That's getting better. There we go. Good now. Keep that. Good. Nice big stretch now. Keep that. Keep the power in it. Tap again. A little more power in it, like you're lengthening the stride around that circle again for a moment. Good. There we go. Much better. Much better. Keep that now. Now, staying on your circle, now just bring his pole up a little bit and try to keep that trot so we bring him up into the working position. So position him a little bit shoulder 4 on your circle. That will help you maintain the impulsion and help you get him to lift up through his back. Let's give us soften that a little bit more. There you go. Now we're getting there. Go large now. Much better. Power in it. Stretch up. Turn after the center line and do a leg yield to the left. Good job there, much better. Yeah, now circle here. Keep the working trot on the circle. Look around your circle, right where you have it. Good job, keep that. Tap. Ask him to soften. Close your fingers on the reins for a moment. Good. Good, right there, it's good. Keep that. Now go large. Keep that working trot. Good job now. Tap a little more power in it again, a little bit behind the motion. Now shoulder 4 down the next long side. Good now. Here we go. Right there, excellent. Good, keep that. All the way down the long side. Very nice. Now stretch them all the way down on your circle right here. Stretch yourself back, a little more power coming from your legs. Good. Really nice. Much better. Good job. Now bring them back up again. Good. Just keep shortening the reins. Keep bringing them on up. Positioning them a little bit more shoulder 4 as you bring them up. Think of bringing them a little more shoulder 4 on your circle to keep him off of that inside leg and on the bridle. More flexion. There you go. Good job. Right there. That. Now go large in the trot. Really good with your upper body right now. Go large in the trot. Tap. Hollow there. Good. Now again, shoulder 4 down the next long side. Right there, it's really good. And again, shoulder 4. Right there, good. Good job, keep that. Now change the rein on the next diagonal. Turn by the center line and leg heel to the right. Organize quickly enough. Get him off of your leg again. Get him up into the bridle a little better. There we go, tap. Working trot on a circle here in the center. Keep that. Little tap, get him off of your inside leg a little more. And go ahead and keep that going. Stretch him all the way down now. And ask for a little more power, like you're going to lengthen the stride around the circle in the stretch. Get him off of that inside leg a little more. Another tap. It's getting better. Good. Keep that all the way down there. Keep it going. Tap. Let him dry on you. There. Good. 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 Really good. Now go large and just keep him just the way you have him right there. Go large and down the next long side in the stretch. You're going to lengthen the stride in the stretch. So to do that, you're going to ask the leg and you're going to push your seat through a little stronger. Great job right there. Very nice. And now lengthen down this next long side, asking for a little bigger trot. Getting a little more swing, pushing your seat through a little more. There you go, like that. Good job, right there. Like that to a good place. Good. Now on a circle, bringing him back up into the working position. Keep bringing him on up. Position him a little shoulder 4 on your circle again as you go into the circle. Position him a little shoulder 4, get him a little more off of that inside leg so he steps up underneath himself and his back comes up a little more underneath you. Keep asking him to soften the jaw and pull there a little bit on that circle. That's better. Go large. Go. Ask him to soften. Go large. And shoulder 4 down the next long side. That's getting better. Very nice. Yeah, keep working that. Keep asking him to soften the jaw a little bit. There you go, like that. Now go large. Keep that trot. In the middle of the short side at the other end, you're going to ask him to canter. To think about building a little more impulsion without making him go any faster. Get a little more energy, just like we did in the walk, getting a little more power in him. Use your voice command when you ask, as well as your inside leg. I'm sorry, inside rein, outside leg to ask him to canter. Right there. Yeah, good. Then go. Good. Give him a little tap with the whip when he breaks out of it. Give him a tap with the whip afterward and make a circle and go back and start again. Shorten your reins there. You just threw him away a little bit too much. Ask him to soften again. And go ahead and ask him to canter there. Let's see if you can get it done.
Come on, canter.
Large. Now give him a stronger tap with your whip now. So you've got to give him a little more incentive there. Slow down a little bit. Now he's just kind of running in the trot. So slow it down and balance it again. Now ask for the canter again. Tap him with the whip. Tap him with the whip. The problem is you're not doing enough with your leg and you're stopping it with your hand. So you've got to be less hand, more leg. Try again. Okay. Just trot. Now, change your whip into your inside hand for him, just because I think it's kind of making it awkward for you. Put your whip in your inside hand. Put your whip in your inside hand. Now, what he's doing, because what he was doing with you was avoiding your inside leg there. So on your circle here, let's just concentrate on putting him shoulder 4 on the circle. Forget about the canter for a second. Put him shoulder 4 on the circle. Ask for more impulsion. Tap of your whip, get him off that inside leg a little more actively like that. And start listening, ask him to soften to the draw and pull a little bit. And this time you're going to ask him again to canter here. Yep. Not like that. Okay, let's just go large for a second. Forget the canter for a minute. Just go large for a second and just get him moving again. Just trot. Let's let him stretch out in front of you and just get a big trot moving again. Just gotten tucked up to you. There you go. Like that. Let's get him moving again. Just forget about that for a moment. Just keep it going. Give him a tap and really make him work hard in this. That going. And just keep him going for a minute. Now go ahead and turn down the center line after the center line there and leg yield to the right. Once again, getting him off of your inside leg more. So getting him to respond. And just balance it a little bit there. And again, now leg yield, softening him in the leg yield like that. Good. Now shorten your reins a little bit as your hands come together in front of you. Good, keep that. Go ahead and change the rein across the diagonal. And just get the big stretch going again. Just want you to concentrate on the stretch for a moment. We're just getting a little more active in front of our legs. Back there, good. Keep it going. Then go large, shoulder forward down this long side. Like it, good. Okay, keep that, keep it going, tap. Now ask him to canter, now, in this corner right here, and go large. Canter.
Canter.
Okay, you got a bigger trot out of it. And ask at this corner down here, again.
Ready? Canter. Good boy. Canter.
Now go. Good job. There you go. Keep it going. Keep it going. Tap, tap. Now you tap him hard this time. He's got to know that there's a little, you know, he needs a little bit more of a correction there, if you will. And again, ask him to can. Now go ahead and go large again. Go ahead and go large. Go ahead and go large. Now open the trot. Ask him to lengthen the stride again down this long side. And just keep that going. Just keep that big stretch. Keep it like that. Good. Right there is good. Just continue to go large. That's the way you have him right there. Just this big active stretch like this. Tap, even make it a little more active. Good, like that. So it's really having to lengthen, really having to work here, like this. Good, keep that. That's a good stretch now, really good. Now lengthen the stride again down the next long side. Good, that's more like it, good. Now on a circle here, bringing him up more into a working position now again. Keeping the power in it. Good, keeping him off your inside leg on the circle here now. Ask him to soften the jaw and pull, stretch up a little bit. Think of slowing the tempo a little bit without losing any of the energy, however. Right there, that's much better there, right there. Now good working trot there, keep that. Go large, keep him right there, don't let anything change. As you straighten up here and when you get to the rail, stretch up. Bump him with your leg and keep him ahead of your legs like this. Good, much better there. Shoulder forward down the next long side. Keep him up, bring his pole up a little bit. And now shoulder forward down the next long side. Much better there, good. Good, the trot's getting much better. Keep that, good, right there, really good. Now circle at this end, keep him right there. Keep that working trot. Don't let him plunge downwards when you start to make that circle. Stretch up, bring him up in your outside rein a little bit. Keeping him off your inside leg, ask him to soften again. There you go, stretch up, there, good right there, good. Good power in that trot right there. Now you've got it, like that, good. Good, keep that. Stretch up, try not to let that right hand get so far, your rein gets so long. Just a little bit shorter with your hands out in front of you a little bit more. Like that, keep him up there, good. Keep that. Really good working trot right there. Right there. That's really good. Really good trot right there. Excellent. Keep that. Go large. Maintain this trot. Don't let him drop on the forehand as you come around that corner there, right there. So keep him up. Good. Like this. Now again, shoulder forward down the next long side. Much better trot now. Keep that. Good job. And change the rein across the next diagonal. Really good shoulder 4 that time. Keep him up. Don't let him plunge downward. Keep him right there. Try not to let anything change. Balance him through each one of these turns. Requires a certain degree of finesse as you balance him through the next turn, the next position. Stretching up here, getting him a little more, and bring him up in that outside rein a little more. Now shoulder 4 down the next long side.
Having a hard time bending him left today.
Yeah, it's a little harder this in this direction. There you go. Now you're getting it right there. Good. Good. There. Now stretch him all the way down on the circle here. Keep that power running through him. Like that.
Oh, now you want to?
In fact, that's what I want you to do. Go ahead and ask him to canter now, right there. Just ask him to canter on that circle. Go ahead and ask him to canter. Good. Keep it. Keep it. Keep it. Keep it. Keep tap with the whip hard. So you've got to punish for keeping the dropping out of that. So you've got to use your whip. Good, like that. Good. There. Now you got it. Now you got it. Now you got it. Now, good. Now bring him back to a trot.
And
go right back onto your circle. Balance him again on your circle. Taking your reins a little shorter now, asking him to soften. Don't let it now stretch back and slow it down because now he's running a little bit. So now you want to just soften him a little bit, bring him back under control, get him moving off of your inside leg again so we get him back round again. Right now he's still running, so slow it down a little bit, but position him shoulder 4 on your circle. Keep asking him to soften the jaw and pull a little bit. There, he starts to come up and soften for you. There, like that. Much better now, like that. Good. Keep that. Keep asking him to soften a little bit more. Want a little more flexion of the jaw and pull. There, now you're getting it. Again, ask again here on the circle. Getting a little more flexion. There, good. Like that. Good job. Keep it there. Ask again. Kind of came out of it again. Get him off of your inside leg right there. Good. A little more. Ask him to flex again. We want a little more flexion to the jaw and pull. Ask with your fingers there. Closing on the reins a little bit. Stretching up. Don't let it run. Slowing it down. There you go. Like that. Good. Go large again. That's better. Getting a little bit flat there. So stretch up. Pull your shoulders back and bump with your leg to bumping back up ahead of your leg again. Like that. Good. Now shoulder 4 down the next long side. Yeah, keep that. Very good. Now stretch him all the way down on the circle here, keeping that same power in it. Good job there. Just go large and keep that big stretch in it now. Just let him stay in the stretch and change the rein across the next diagonal. Keep that activity. Good. 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 That's really good. And change on the next diagonal. Good. Big stretch here on the circle. This is good. Good job there. Now bring him back up into the working position on your circle. Let it run faster. Stretch up. Keep those shoulders back. Ask him to soften back into the reins again without getting his head and neck too high. There, like that. Good. Keep asking him to soften. Get a little more flexion. There you go, just like that. Excellent. Keep that on your circle. Now you're getting it. Keep that. Keep it there, right there. Keep that flexion. A little bit more. There you go. Now you've got it again. Right there is where I want it. Keep that. Keep that right there. Really good power in that trot. Keep that. Keep the flexion. You're starting to slip out of it a little bit. Soften a little. There. Good. Now go large again. Keep the trot right there. Now don't let it flatten when you get on the long side. Keep those shoulders back. Right there. Good job. Shoulder 4 down the next long side. Really good now. Good. And shoulder 4. When you get to the center, when you get to E or whatever that is there in the center, right onto a circle there. Now maintain that position. Feel like on your circle, you're maintaining that little sense of shoulder four, of him staying off of your inside leg. A little tap and bring him up into that outside rein a little more again. We get him a little more together. Right there. Excellent. There we go. Very good. Right there is fantastic. Excellent. Keep that right there. Wow, what an excellent working trot you have. Right there. Keep that. Keep that power in it. Right there. How's that feel now?
Great.
That's just where you want it. Keep that. And go large and maintain him right there. Soften a little bit with your outside rein when you straighten him there. Good. So he stays on the bridle right there. Wonderful. Turn out to the center line and do a leg yield to the left. Really good. Really good. And right onto a circle there right away. Once again, keep that feeling of him moving off of your inside leg on this.
I think maybe he's pooping. He is pooping, I think, maybe. Give him the benefit of the doubt, maybe. Ah.
No, well, just let him stay there. He looks like he might want to go there.
You tricked me.
Yeah.
I believed you.
Go ahead and trot again. So in the future, try not to just let him stop like that. Always make him go a few more steps and then let him walk. But don't let him be the one to decide when he's going to decide to.
Come on, trot.
Stop on you there.
We had such a good thing going, Calvin.
We did. That was good. Let's back to that trot again, getting off of your leg again, getting back into the stretch again for a moment. He's trying to tell us he was about tired. But he's doing really good. Here, get that stretch all the way down there again. Keep that working trot. He's still trying to lift his tail up a little bit. Keep that little tap of your whip. Keep it for a few more moments. Keep him up. A little more power in it. Just a little more flexion. Ask him to soften the jaw a little bit more. There. Get it back again. Come on, tap. Let me get it back again. Almost done there. Keep that. There we go. Right there. Now let him walk. So it's our idea. All right. Now let him stretch out in the walk. And just go large and let him stretch out one. That was really good. That got to a really good place.
You know, to be honest, Will, I think I need help with the canter. I think I need somebody else to get on him.
Well, I think just keep working. We'll work the canter a little more on the lunge line than we've been doing. I'm not worried about it because it's not. It needs to get better on the lunge line. So just do more of it on the lunge line a little more. Transitions and making him keep going for a longer period of time, and that will solve your problem.
I just feel like every time I've ever hit him really hard, that's when he bucks on me and stops. Exactly. Like he stops and bucks. So I get nervous, and I don't want to do it.
I understand. Well, if we don't get him, then maybe have Hanna get on him one day. Or
that's what I was thinking, or Marnie or somebody. But I think it would really help to have somebody else just really kind of, not take that, like encourage, basically say you can't just decide,
Right. Well, the next time I see you, we'll work on that a lot on the lunge line more.
Okay.
And so just know that you can begin to do more cantering with him on the lunge line and once again, once you bring him up in the side reins as well. But we'll really work on that when I see you next. And you may ask him to halt right there. I couldn't be happier.
He also was very gassy today. And, I hate to say it, but I'm worried about this. I think it's the grass, and I think this is what happened last summer.
Well. And
I don't know how to, literally there's barely any in there, but I don't know.
Just let him have as little of it as you can.
I think I might have to put him on a dry lot. I really do. Where there's no grass. Because I just think it's going to be a problem with him. But
and some of them it is,
He wore a muzzle all last summer, and it still didn't matter.
He loves that green grass. You can't fault him for that.
Yeah.
But where we got to there today was really good.
It was.
I mean, it's a really good place, and it really got settled. And I mean, it's a bit of the two of you in the sense that it takes you a bit to warm up and really get into doing all this, getting them off your leg, and over and over again, to get there for yourself. But once we did, you got it all the way there, and you really got probably the most powerful looking working trot out of him yet. Really
that trot felt amazing, actually. Yeah, I would have to say I agree. Yeah.
So don't worry too much about this canter thing. We'll start hammering on that now that we're at this point with him where all the rest of us come together. So don't worry too much. In fact, if you want to not worry about it at all, I'll just begin working with you when I see you next week. But But just think when you are, at least on the lunge line, just keeping him cantering a little longer than he wants to, just keeping it going for a while, as long as we can keep him, as long as he's cantering correctly.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if you feel confused about that, just wait till I'm here with you. You know?
Okay.
It's okay either way. You know, but if you can keep him going in the canter, all good. But couldn't be happier with the way all these horses went today. What a great horse day it was all the way around here.
Absolutely.
Great.
Yeah.
Couldn't be happier. Any questions today, you guys?
No, I don't think so.
All right. Great work. Next week, same time, same channel, same station.
Yeah.
We're looking at Wednesday.
A Wednesday of next week?
Yeah, Wednesday, because Hannah's available on Wednesday to ride.
Okay. That's
so
fine.
I'm going to try to get on Duke on Monday, just to see how it goes. So she's going to continue riding until I feel like I'm strong enough to be able to do what I need to do. But yeah. So we're going to shoot for that.
It's going to be fun. Going to start getting back on it. So 3 o'clock on next Wednesday then.
Wednesday, yep. Wednesday, same time. I don't think Lauren's going to be here, so we're going to do the normal 6 p.m. time.
Yep.
Perfect. All right, you guys. Great work today.
Thank you, Will.
Thanks.
All right. Hopefully spring is coming here before too long.
Yeah.
No more 7 layers of clothing.
All right. And thanks everybody for joining us. I'll put my picture back on. I keep turning my picture off because the picture starts to pixelate in there. When I turn off my camera, it looks much better. So anyway, great to see everybody today. And I will see you all soon. Great work today.
Sounds
good.
Right.
Thanks, Will.
See you soon.
Bye. Good job, Calvin.